Let's get fired up. We got Motivational Monday. Today is a pointed one because my son played in Hoop Fest. I played in Hoop Fest for 15 straight years. COVID hit. I didn't play. So since he was playing, I'm like, let's get the boys back together and we'll play in Hoop Fest. So I ended up playing in 2 softball games on Thursday. Went to Hoop Fest on Saturday. In the second game, I felt a pull in my groin as I was going to the hoop, and I went, not good. So I spent the rest of the time just trying to be productive, but it wasn't good. So there's a part of me that was just mad at myself that I didn't prepare enough to get ready for basketball. I mean, I can jog, I can run, but as far as the sprinting, the cutting, and that preparation, I've been so focused on coaching Easton's baseball team that I didn't prepare the way I needed to. So it just left me really disappointed. So it made me reflect, which brings in today's Motivational Monday, which is a specific version of you that really never gets talked about enough. And that's the version of you that gets disappointed, the version of you that gets frustrated, the version of you that gets mad at yourself because you let yourself down. So for you, it might be that you skipped workouts, that you slid into previous bad habits. You told yourself this time would be different, but it wasn't. And now you're standing in the aftermath, not just behind on progress, but stuck in a cloud of shame, self-judgment, or just disappointment. So if that's you, or if you've ever experienced that, I'm glad you're here today, because today's message is this: you can still move forward even when you've let yourself down. So let's talk about how. So first of all, it is okay to be mad at yourself. The frustration you feel means that you still care. It means there's a standard inside of you that you're trying to fight back against. So don't shove down your disappointment. Acknowledge it, feel it, and use it. Because that level of frustration, that level of disappointment, that level of upsetness in yourself is actually what helps you raise your standards. It helps you continue to fight back. It helps you continue to grow. So it's almost the first phase of learning, being disappointed. But once you feel that, then you have to refuse to make it your identity. You're not the mistake. You are not the skipped week, the bad day, the binge meal. You're the person who showed up today, ready to do something about it. So here's what I always say. You don't fail when you fall. You fail when you decide to just stay there. So you have to stop reliving the fall and just focus on the next step forward. So this might surprise you, but your bounce back is more important than your original plan, because anyone can follow a program, especially when motivation is high. And usually when you come into the program, you're all pumped, you're excited, you're ready to go, you have all this energy to change. But the people who succeed in fitness, health, in their wellness, they're not perfect. They're just people who've really learned to get back up faster. They don't make a bad day mean a bad week. They don't let one mistake define their mindset. That bounce back is where you build grit. It's where you get tougher, clearer, and more honest with yourself. It's where you let the next level be born. So you have to ask yourself, are you going to let this setback break your rhythm, or will you use it to build your resilience? Because this is the hard part. At some point, you've got to draw a line in the sand and say, this is where it shifts. I'm done negotiating with myself. Not, I'll try and do better, or I just need to get motivated again. But you have to make a decision. You have to make a commitment to show up, especially when you feel behind. To take the next step, even when you don't feel worthy of the journey yet. Because here's the thing. You don't need to earn the right to begin again. You just have to start. So let's get practical. Here's the challenge I have for you this week, and it's a reset. 1, write a short letter to yourself, not from a place of shame, but a place of leadership. Acknowledged what happened, then write what happens next. You're essentially writing your next chapter. Number 2, choose one action you can complete for 5 days in a row. Not a perfect plan, not a total overhaul, just one thing that represents forward motion. It could be a 10-minute walk. It could be one strength workout. It could be just drinking 80 ounces of water. Maybe you track your meals. But keep it doable. Keep it clear. Keep it non-negotiable. And the third thing, speak this phrase daily. I may have let myself down before, but I rise now. I'm not perfect. I'm powerful. So let me leave you with this. I'm disappointed in myself solely because I don't feel that I should have to get ready for Hoop Fest. I should always just be there. So one of my commitments is, once I heal my injuries, is to create a lifestyle that I'm always there. That I can sprint, run, play basketball, play softball, that there's no downtime, which means it takes training and preparation. So for you, keep this in mind. You don't rise by being flawless. You rise by being faithful to the next step. It's okay to feel disappointed, but don't use that disappointment as a reason to stay stuck. Use it as fuel. Use it as a lesson. Use it as a turning point. You've got more reps left in you. You've got more strength than you think. And the comeback you're afraid to make, that's the one that will define you. So until I see you next time, keep showing up. Don't shrink. You're not starting over, you're just growing stronger. So absorb any failures that you have and that disappointment in yourself. Let it go and grow from it. So hope to see you in the gym. Hope to see you back from your trip, Val. And John, hope to see you at some point where it's not 5 in the morning. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.